Hi, Mr. Longer.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. My name is Joshua. I'll be your occupational therapist today. Have you ever had occupational therapy before?
No, what's that?
Well, occupational therapy, what we do is we work with individuals to get them back to being able to do functional daily activities of daily living. So that could be things like in your morning routine when you're waking up and you're brushing your teeth and you're getting ready for work and you're taking a shower and getting dressed and making breakfast and all that kind of stuff. But it's also things that you like to do. So it could be bowling or driving or working out, whatever it might be. So it's just activities that you do on a regular basis that are meaningful to you. So
Okay.
when someone comes in with an illness or maybe they've had surgery, what we do is we help them get back to being able to do those activities that maybe they can't do anymore because of their injury or disability. So today I like to test your dexterity, which is just kind of like how your fingers and your fine motor control work together. And we're going to do that using this fun little tweezer test here, which is kind of a cool test. So the board in front of you consists of 100 holes, each large enough to hold one pin. Pick up one pin at a time with the tweezers, right here, to fill the holes, placing one pin in each as fast as you can. Pick up the pins by the end opposite or farthest away from you. Use only the hand in which you hold the tweezers. So are you right or left-hand dominant?
Right-handed.
Okay, so you'll be holding the tweezer in your right hand at all times, okay? You're going to pick up the pin rather lightly, so it will fall into a vertical position by itself, all ready to drop into the hole. So I'll show you. So you want to get kind of a light grasp, and like I said, you're going to pick it up farthest away from you, like so, and then it kind of just falls in by itself, like that, okay?
Okay.
That is the best way, because you see, if you hold the pin tightly like this, if it's really tight, you squeeze it, and it doesn't really manipulate very well, and it's kind of hard to get it in as well as if you just hold it lightly. Or if you pick it up by the middle, you kind of have less of a range of motion, so it's kind of awkward to try and like manipulate it from your angle.
Okay.
Like that. Or if you pick it up by the wrong end. So if you pick it up where it's really close to your tweezers, like this, then again, you kind of have less of a range of motion, and your tweezers kind of get in the way. So I would recommend just following, picking up as far away as possible, like so, and keeping a nice light grip, like that, and then it falls right into place, like so. It is easiest to start in the farthest corner and work towards you like this. So you're gonna start here, and then just work left to right, all the way across, and keep going all the way until you get to the end down here.
Okay.
And the reason for this is because this way your sleeves or your fingers won't catch the pins. So there are enough extra pins in the tray so that if you drop one or two on the floor, you will still have enough left. So if they do fall on the floor, just don't pick them up, okay?
Gotcha.
All right. So like I said, you're going to be filling up from left to right, all the way across, all the way until you get to the very end, down here in this corner. You're going to do every single one and try and go as fast as you can. And then your elbow is allowed to be on the table if that's most comfortable for you. So most people will kind of rest their elbow so they can kind of get the best leverage possible, but you don't have to. It's kind of up to your preference, whatever's easiest for you. So I'm going to have you practice filling up the 10 holes, the first row, just to kind of give you a little practice run. So go ahead and fill up these 10 holes going from left to right for me, and just kind of see how it feels. And practicing those techniques I taught you. Yeah. So remember, it's easiest if you pick it up farthest away from you. There you go, just like that. Yep, and then give it a nice loose grip.
Why did I not figure this out?
There you go, like that, and then nice light grip, and let it just kind of fall into place in the hole. There you go. Let the hole kind of do the work for you, and don't use your finger. There you go.
There it is.
Look at that. It's a good.
Is it? Wow, this is bad.
That's all right. Lots of people have problems with this. I have a difficult time doing this as well. It took me a long time. And also, when I was first doing this, I would squeeze too tightly, probably because you're just super strong, because obviously you work out a lot. So just maybe try and just do a lighter grip. Put that back for you. And then it helps to kind of being able to manipulate the pin better. There you go. Good. Just take your time. I know it can be kind of difficult to do. There you go. That's all. It's already doing well. Good work. Good. You're gonna have to use the tweezers to manipulate the pin once it's kind of in the hole, because it doesn't always fall into place just as nicely as I might have indicated.
And I can put it in any hole. It's
Yeah.
just you suggested.
Yep. Absolutely. It just is it's easier if you go from left to right. Oh, we're flinging pins here.
Turns out I don't have good dexterity.
Well, that's why you're here today. There you go. Okay, that was perfect. Well, this just kind of gives me a good indication of your dexterity, just because dexterity is important for doing those occupations that you do on a daily basis.
Right.
So, knowing how well or maybe how not well you do on this test kind of gives me a good indication of where you're at with your fine motor control, and then it also helps me to formulate some goals and some intervention planning for you.
Okay.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Am I?
Yeah. Just takes a little bit of practice, that's all.
There it is.
All right.
There it's not.
There you go. Perfect. Last one. Sometimes it's good as you've kind of seen if you're having problems with it, just kind of starting over, putting it back,
Right.
getting a better hold on it.
Gotta do it 100 more times.
Yes, you do. It's gonna go great. You got 10 practice holes already knocked out of the park, so you're ready to go. All right, so I'm gonna time you, and whenever you are ready,
So there's no time limit. It's just
there
how
is
long it
no
takes.
time limit. You just take your time. Don't panic. Take your time. Breathe easy, and all the way left to right until you get to the very bottom down here. Okay?
Gotcha.
So whenever you're ready, I'll start timing you.
Okay.
Okay. You're doing good.
imagine how bad my left hand would do.
Oh gosh, I know. Left is even harder, that's for sure. Yeah, this is definitely a difficult test. I think a lot of people struggle with it. But you're doing really good. You're almost halfway there. You're getting the hang of it.
Struggling with this one. There it is.
That was a perfect technique. There you go. That's good.
Hand's getting tired.
Is it really?
It actually is, yeah.
Do you feel it in your fingers or your wrist, or where you feel the tiredness?
Maybe right about here.
Okay. Is that affecting your ability to grasp the pins?
Yeah, I think so.
There you go.
arms.
Mm-hmm. Almost done. You have a good technique that you're using. Seems to be working for you.
There it is.
All right. Well done. You did good. So it took you 13 and a half minutes to complete from start to finish. Put this back in there. So that is roughly, let's see here, 600. It's, okay, so you scored in the 0.2 percentile rank. With a standard score of about 1. So, this is a good baseline for us for your dexterity level, just kind of knowing where you fall. So, we can use this. We can use these numbers to create some intervention plans. So clearly, there are a little bit of dexterity issues that you have.
Mm-hmm.
When you're doing it, I saw you kind of had this technique where you grab it and you kind of like flick it,
Mm-hmm.
right, to kind of get it straight, and that seemed to work for you really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of interesting. I like that. At about what point did you find that you were having some wrist pain or weakness or tiredness? I mean, do you
I
know
wouldn't
kind
say
of where
pain, but
Okay, so no
probably
pain.
this row maybe.
Okay.
Fourth or fifth.
And it wasn't pain; it was just weakness or
Right.
tiredness.
Tiredness. Yeah.
Tiredness.
That's
Okay.
what I mean.
So about the 1, 2, 3, 4, but the fifth row.
Fourth or fifth. Yeah.
Fourth or fifth. Okay. That's good to know. So going forward, we can use that number and also that where you had tiredness, weakness, to kind of see how you progress with your dexterity as we have future intervention plans.
Okay.
So thank you very much. You did a really
Thank
good
you.
job.